Hello friends, my name is Balaji Lahane and I am a pharmacy student. So I stand here to deliver the introduction regarding anti-anginal drugs. Just because I have some knowledge regarding that topic. Today I am going to discuss what is anti-anginal drugs. So let's get started. Introduction of angina. Angina pectoris is characterized by sudden severe pressing chest pain or heaviness, radiating to the neck, jaw, back, and arms. It is often associated with diaphoresis, tachypnea, and nausea. Angina is caused by coronary flow that is insufficient to meet oxygen demands of the myocardium. There are three types of angina: stable angina or most common angina, unstable angina, prinzmetal angina, oblique variant angina. Angina, Prinzmetal's variant angina, it is also called vasospasm. Chronic stable angina, it is also called fixed stenosis. Unstable angina, it is also called thrombus. Stable angina. Attacks are predictably provoked by exercise, emotion, etc. It lasts for several seconds and subsides on rest. Stable. Stable indicates the reproducible nature of the angina. The same activity at the same intensity faithfully produces symptoms. Unstable angina. The unstable angina is characterized by recurrent attacks of angina. It occurs the minimal exertion. It is precipitated due to combination of atherosclerotic plaque, platelet aggregation at ruptured plaque, and vasospasm. Prinzmetal angina. This is a relatively uncommon pattern of myocardial ischemia, usually occurring at rest or during sleep and often in young individuals. It is induced by coronary artery vasospasm. It generally responds promptly to vasodilators. Antianginal drugs. Nitrates: glyceryl trinitrate, nitroglycerin, isosorbide dinitrate, isosorbide mononitrate. Beta blocker: atenolol, propranolol, metoprolol, calcium channel blocker. Nifedipine, amlodipine, potassium channel opener, nicornidil. There is some information of drugs used in angina pectoris. Nitrates. They act directly on all the smooth muscle of the body and relax them. Nitrates release nitric oxide, which is a powerful muscle relaxant, most predominant in the vascular smooth muscles, that is walls of arteries and veins. Action of nitrates. Effects on other smooth muscles. Redistribution of coronary flow. Afterload reduction. Preload reduction. Preload reduction. Nitroglycerin relaxes vascular smooth muscle and dilates both arterial and venous vessels. Dilation of veins is more predominant than dilation of arteries, resulting in peripheral pooling of blood and decreased venous return. Decreased preload. Afterload reduction. Nitrates also produce some arterial dilation, decrease peripheral resistance, reduction of afterload. Redistribution of coronary flow. Dilation of coronary arteries, increase blood supply to the myocardium. Effects on other muscles: relax the bronchi, biliary tracts, and esophagus muscles. Also dilates cutaneous vessels and meningeal vessels. Available forms: sublingual tablets, topical ointment, and transdermal patches, translingual spray, transmucosal tablets, intravenous. Therapeutic uses of antianginal drugs. Nitrates, angina pectoris, MI, congestive cardiac failure, biliary colic, cyanide poisoning, oesophageal spasm. Side effects of antianginal drugs: headache, flushing, hypotension, dizziness. Contraindication: hypersensitivity, severe anemia, increased ICP, cerebral hemorrhage. Isosorbide. Isosorbide mononitrate, isosorbide dinitrate is a nitrate like nitroglycerin and is used for treating and preventing angina. It is not used to treat STN. Is given sublingual or per oral. HCl isosorbide has a slower onset and a longer duration of action compared to HCl nitroglycerin. Because HCl isosorbide does not relieve chest pain as rapidly as introglycerin. Isosorbide is limited to treating acute angina in patients intolerant or unresponsive to HCl nitroglycerin. There is some dose and route of antianginal drugs. Isosorbide mononitrate 20 to 40 milligram orally. Isosorbide dinitrate 5 to 10 milligram sublingually or orally. CCB have negative chronotropic effect and dromotropic action on heart. Common calcium channel blocker used are verapamil, most potent, nifedipine, diltiazem. Ca++ channel blockers block the entry of Ca++ ions into the smooth and cardiac muscles, decrease the intracellular Ca++ and causes smooth muscles relaxation, vasodilation. Adverse effects: nausea, vomiting, bradycardia, ankle edema, occasionally hypotension, tachycardia. Beta blockers decrease coronary supply, decrease the heart rate by blocking beta receptor, decrease the work of heart, decrease O2 consumption, increase redistribution of blood. Drugs mainly two drugs used: atenolol, metoprolol. Adverse effect: hypotension, depression, bradycardia, heart block, CHF. Contraindication of beta blockers: heart block, pulmonary edema, cardiogenic shock. K channel opener. MOA of potassium channel openers: potassium channel openers open K ATP, enhance K plus effects, membrane hyperpolarization, decrease Ca2 plus entry, reduce intracellular calcium, smooth muscle relaxation. Drug used: nicorandil 5 to 10 milligram tab, 2 milligram fiel. Adverse effect: flushing, palpitation, weakness, dizziness, nausea, vomiting. Nursing responsibility. Nursing intervention, client teaching. Nursing intervention: history collection, access the duration, time started and character of pain, monitor virtual signs, assist in various diagnostic tests like ECG, echo and other blood investigation. Nitrates should be kept away from flame. Store nitrates in original container. An analgesic can be given to treat headache. Do not mix NTG with other drugs. Do not use PVC tubings for IV administration because it's absorb the nitrates. Use glass bottles and tubings provided by manufacturer. It is given by infusion pump. Ointment oblique transdermal patch. Remove transdermal patches before defibrillation to prevent burns. Rotate ointment and transdermal patches sides. Remove ointment and previous patch before applying new ointment or patch. Do not trim transdermal patch to alter dose. Do not rub or massage the area after application of ointment. Apply to the chest, upper arm or upper thigh to promote absorption and increase onset of systematic action. Do not get ointment on hands as it can cause headache. Wash hands after application. Apply to a non-hairy sites. Avoid application to skin, folds or irritated sites. Transmucosal tablets. The nurse should place one tablet between lip and gum, above incisors or between cheek and gum to promote slow dissolving and extended absorption. Sublingual tablets placed under the tongue. Spray. Do not shake when administering and hold vertically and spray under the tongue. Advise do not swallow immediately. Client teaching. NTG lose potency if exposed to light, moisture or heat. Avoid alcohol, hot bath as they cause vasodilation and lead to hypotension. Teach about adverse effects. Encourage client to discontinue tobacco which causes vasoconstriction. Encourage to eat high fiber rich diet. Instruct client do not chew ACL tablets placed under the tongue. Do not eat food or smoke until tablets dissolve. Sublingual tablets. In acute anginal attacks, teach client to lie down and take NTG tablets as soon as possible, up to 3 NTG tablets in every 5 minutes. If no relief, go for emergency services. So guys, I have presented my presentation on anti-anginal drugs. I have too much interest in this topic. So thanks for watching this video till the end. I hope this information is very important for you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.